Francois, of course, you mentioned the Rugby World Cup earlier. I have to ask you a couple of rugby-related questions. Can you believe that it's 20 years since your victory?
No, I can't. You know, we had last month. We had our reunion. It was magnificent. It was sad in a sense because some of our members are no longer with us. But it was such a celebration of what was a very special event 20 years ago, and it feels almost like 10 years. It doesn't feel like it's 20 years. We had 2 days of seeing each other and reuniting, and we're also taking the team to the World Cup. The team will be attending the semi-finals when South Africa play this year at the Rugby World Cup.
Sounds fantastic. And what do you make of how have you seen the game evolve, World Cup tours and World Cup squads evolve these past 20 years?
Oh, massive. You know, we were amateurs. When I say to people it actually cost money to play in the Rugby World Cup, they laugh because people forget that in 1995 we played the game as amateurs. Yes, we got a little bit of money after the game to cover your petrol costs and pay, buy yourself a beer. But we actually were amateurs. The game is professional. There's a lot more focus. The athletes are faster. They're stronger. You know, the intel in the game is just far more intense. And the game it's almost, in a sense, you can't compare. But on the other hand, the fundamentals for me are still the same. Although it's just the level has upped a lot.
I'm sure you know the stand-in captain, Victor Matfield, is out of the picture. A new captain is going to be announced. Who, in your opinion, would be the best candidate?
No, I don't venture into that. You know, that is absolutely the coach's decision with his management team because it's how they operate together and what leadership structure there is in the side. And it's not only about one bloke. You know, it's one bloke has got to run in front and make the crucial decisions. But it's how that leadership team works that'll make the team successful or not.
Well, the two names that have been bandied about, okay, you're not going to give us your opinion, but are Skalkberger and Francois Lowe. Obviously, there's a bit more experience in the Skalkberger camp, both being loose forwards. I mean, what do you make of that?
Great servants of the game, you know, phenomenal Springboks. If you just look at their track record, they've been there, they've done it all, and they won't let the team down if any one of them is picked.
And Jean de Villiers, what do you make of his comeback, and do you think that he will be able to lead the side come World Cup?
Well, I believe he's had a good 60 minutes again on the weekend, and he's playing a warm-up game, as it were, on the weekend. You know, he's such a phenomenal player. He's such a great guy, and as a Springbok, he's a Springbok through and through. So we all hold thumbs that he'll be on form going into the World Cup because I'm sure he will say that he needs to be on form and playing well to enable the Springboks to do their best come World Cup time.